Hopefully I didn't, like, miss anything in that cutscene, or that credit thing I accidentally skipped.
Ladies and gentlemen, our day in the sun has finally arrived. And I, Grace Lynn of the Crossbell Times, am here to make sure you don't miss a moment of this monumental occasion. At 2 p.m. today, the signing ceremony for Crossbell's independence will take place in this very spot. What you are about to witness is going to be historic not just for Crossbell, but for this whole continent. Let's get some live reactions from folks on the street.
To tell you the truth, I never dreamed we would achieve independence again quite like this. It's been 2 years since we came under Erebonian control. 2 years that dragged on, yet flew by at the same time. I struggle to describe just how moved I am when I acknowledge that we are about to finally achieve our long-cherished desire. Now, if everyone would join me.
I would be secretly afraid that, like, the same thing is just gonna happen again over time. Like, the city underbelly is gonna gain control, influenced by the 2 neighboring countries. Like, we're just gonna do the whole thing all over again.
3 cheers for Crossbell!
Nervous is the short answer. We're all really busy trying to ensure everything goes ahead smoothly. It's incredible to think that everything we fought for is about to pay off. But I can't imagine we would have gotten this far if not for the efforts of the Special Support Section. As a fellow police officer, I'm beyond proud of them for all they've done for us.
Yeah! The SSS are awesome!
You guys are Crossbell's heroes!
Look, Speaker McDowell has arrived on the scene. Mr. Speaker, could you please tell us how you're feeling with the ceremony about to begin? I'd love to hear about the relationship between your beautiful secretary and the leader of the SSS while you're at it.
Race?
Not you again. The Speaker is a busy man, you know.
Wait, are they canonically together? Lloyd and Ellie, or is that just like a will they, won't they thing?
Now, I see no harm in giving her a little of my time. Crossbell can only take this momentous step forward thanks to the help of all who live here and our many neighbors. As both a government official and as a fellow citizen of this great state, I am deeply grateful to all who supported us. I hope that you will continue to watch over us as we walk toward our new future hand in hand.
The day is finally here, Guy. I know it took us a while, but peace in Crossbell is finally within reach. Though, this will probably be where the real hard work begins.
Hard's got nothing on us. So long as we're together, everything's gonna be easy breezy.
Okay, maybe she is upbeat enough.
You guys already put in 100%, and I plan on doing the same.
$110 is more like it, and you can always count on me for support. Watch over us, Guy, Lloyd, and all of Crossbell.
All right. I think it's time we got going. You and Kia both have things on the to-do list today, don't you?
That's right. I was thinking of checking in on Elia. It's only been a month since she finished rehab, and she's already got her engines running at full blast.
I'd be more worried if she wasn't doing that.
True.
But Yeah, I'm meeting Shizuku at the guild.
Oh,
What her
yeah.
name was.
She's back home after evacuating to Reverie. Well, I'm on patrol before the signing ceremony begins, so I'll pop by to say hey when I'm close, okay?
That works for me. I'll see you in a bit.
Bye!
We'll finally be independent. Whatever work I have to put in to keep it that way will be worth every second. I'm here, now and always, as a detective and a proud member of the SSS.
Aha! There you are.
Lloyd,
Hey!
It's still such a wild
So,
ass
Noelle,
name.
Wazzy, what brings you here?
Who the fuck names their character Wazzy Hemisphere? Like, 2 games with this guy, and I'm still not over it.
I'm handling security detail. Hia was just here, right? I bumped into her at the signing ceremony site, and she said where she'd be going.
And I've only been dragged here because Archbishop Araldo will be present. This is all unusual, even by the church's standards. So they needed more bodies to make the arrangements less hectic.
Ah, come on. Don't act like you're just anyone.
Feels like it's been a whole lifetime since we've gotten a chance to talk, huh? But it's only been a month since the operation. We did meet up at the prince's wedding, but it got so busy after that we haven't had a chance to really sit down.
If anyone said that to me, it's like, well, it's been like a lifetime, a whole month. I would be like, you're too needy for me. I am very much introverted in the sense that socializing drains my battery rather than charges it. And if someone's like, it's been like a million years and it's been a month, I'll be like, okay, you might be too much for me.
And all my running in and out of Arterias made me miss just being here. So, you know, it's nice to be home.
Hasn't been the same without you, Wazzy. And seriously, way to go, Noelle. Security detail for this is no small task.
Thanks. Couldn't manage it without you and the rest of the team, though.
Does that about cover your plans until the ceremony starts, then? My end of the work is all but wrapped up, so I'm just gonna roam for a bit. Oh, I've got any ideas since you're on patrol duty anyway, Lloyd. What if we made the most of meeting up like this and scoped out the city together? That sounds great. I think I chose Noelle when I had a chance to date someone. I do like her the most out of the choices. As long as you know I'm on the job, we can't goof off or anything. I figured. Gonna be nice. A nice little nostalgia bomb for me to do some SSS related work. It'll serve as a nice change of pace for me, so why not? Alright then, let's hit the streets. My only planned stops are to see Kia and Cecile, but it would be nice if we could talk to Ellie since I'm sure she's hard at work. Sure, now let's get moving. We can figure out where to go first along the way. I got my special items. Sans hat. I got Sans hat. The sad thing is I like her more with the hat. Did I get okay, yeah, that was the Liberator's Testament. Ooh, a CP gaming up. That's always really good. Although I don't know if it's entirely necessary. Guess we'll find out. I remember in early Cold Steel games, having a CP battery character was really effective, and it's never really been necessary since. There was, hold on, who was... There's someone here. That's right. Saya McLean. I don't know if there was anyone else here that we knew. Wait, wasn't Noelle? Somebody related to Noelle is in here. So this one with the purple flower. Remember she had a relative or something. Yeah. Dad, it's me, the rest of the SSS gang. I know I've changed a ton, struggled a whole lot, made plenty of mistakes along the way too. I know I'm able to stand here and say hello again because you've been watching over me. So thanks for always being in my corner. Ah, how you been, Lloyd? Doing good. Been a while, Quint. You were friends with Guy, weren't you? We were drinking buddies. Now the only hanging out we do is while I watch over the cemetery. Wow, Lloyd, you're looking more and more like your brother by the day. Well, it's one thing to be like him on the outside, but it's another thing to be like him on the inside. Nothing wrong with having big shoes to fill in. Besides, I think you're doing a damn fine job living up to his image. Say, you got his tolerance when it comes to drinking at all? Guy could really knock him back. Probably not. I'm more of a social drinker. Can have a few now and then, though. That's good enough in my book. I don't know if I ever told you this before, but my only regret's never being able to drink him under the table. Might be able to outdrink you, though. You ever got a free night? How about you and me go for a beer? Sure, I'd love that, sir. Remember, I said I was a social drinker. I didn't say anything about being a lightweight. Oh, that sounds like a challenge if I've ever heard one. Sounds awfully fun. We're in. But we are? The more the merrier. I love a good gathering. Everyone's coming. It's a party. For some reason, when he said for a drink, I assumed it was going to be in his shack. It's going to be one of those, hang out in my shack and get drunk.
Fancy running into you here, Father Wazi. And you brought a couple of friends in tow.
Oh, hey, Scarlet.
Wait, who the fuck is Scarlet?
If I remember correctly, she's...
Indeed. As you can see, I've managed to sneak away from my duties long enough for a hot date with my boy toy here. We'll be patrolling the city, so I leave the rest of our work in your capable hands.
Can you not say things that'll confuse her? You're the squire who helped us in the operation, right? Thank you so much.
Like, this isn't hard to pronounce it. Rice?
We didn't have much time for introductions then, did we?
Who the fuck is Scarlet?
Still, I've heard plenty about you. They weren't kidding about how cute you are.
Scarlet?
I'm just messing with you. Catch you later.
Wow, that even made my heart skip a beat. I don't think I've ever met a sister with an eye patch before, so it looked like she could hold her own in a fight. She's one of our newest squires, joined up at the same time as Vald, as it happens. She used to be with a terrorist organization in the Empire, even crossed paths with Thor's old Class 7, if I recall. I feel like I'm supposed to know who she is. Wait, that's not Randy's sister, is it? Or not Randy, yeah. No, that's Shirley. Shirley the Scarlet Ogre, right? What the fuck is Scarlet? Still, she's got a great head on her shoulders. Talk about a complete 180. Then again, I'm not sure what's harder, working with terrorists or working under you. She seems to be enjoying her work quite a bit, I'll have you know. Now then, with my remaining work delegated, why don't we continue into the city? Roger that. I actually forgot Wazzy was with the, like, Arteria Church organization. Then I'm forgetting what they're called, but Forgot about that bit. That's a lot of character notes. They're flipping nun skirts. Man, that's shameless. I wonder if that's that, like, teacher sister's here. The one that we actually know. Ritter, that's what it is. Everyone's gonna react. Maybe I should be reading everything. I usually stick to just, like, prominent characters. Sister Reese was kind enough to write a letter. Oh yeah, I guess she's off busy. If they don't have names, I'm not gonna bother. You talk to everybody. Who the fuck are you? Nice of you all to visit, here for a friendly chat. Something like that. We were a little curious. Wazzy Hemisphere, welcome back. I'm sure you've left the event arrangements in the hands of your squires. Hope that doesn't mean you intend to neglect your duties while in Crossbell. Have a little more faith in me. The Congregation for the Sacraments tasked me with verifying the state of things now that the Great Twilight has passed. The details of that investigation are on a need-to-know basis, and well, you know the drill. Wazzy, couldn't you have said that a little more courteously? Man, that sure is an attitude to take with the Archbishop of all people. I mean, the Gralsritter are, like, above the church law. So what does he care? I might not. I've accepted that there are some workings of the goddess that only the Gralsritter are meant to understand. Allowing you back to Crossbell was a decision based on preventative action. However, that doesn't excuse those from the congregation who would do inhumane things in the name of keeping secrecy. They even appear open to accepting common street punks into their ranks. That last one felt pointed. You wound me, Archbishop. So if anyone on our little motley crew is a troublemaker, it's me. I did have a little oopsie a few weeks ago that Vault got on my case for. I can vouch for that. You're a real headache to look after. Though I'm not worried about today with Second Lieutenant Seeker babysitting you. You'd better not cause her any trouble, am I understood? Even imagine what it must be like to work under him. Abbess, Vault, Scarlet, each one of them are saints. Wait, is he serious? I'll fill you in on what the Artarian higher-ups said in the agenda for the signing ceremony later. Just have fun with your friends for now. A little leisure time never hurt anybody. Okay. How did I access?
Yeah, time to have some fun.
Yeah. Journal? God, which menu is it? Summary? No. Do I have to... Droplets? Don't know what that is. Oh, I also have Tactics Instructor Randy. I guess I'll get these when I have the actual character. Where is the fucking... Where is the journal? Oh. Few too many menus hidden behind a few too many buttons. Can't believe Scarlet's not. I guess this is special support section. It's like, where the fuck is Scarlet? I want to see what it says. Didn't Shirley also have a... I feel like we're gonna learn... I feel like I should know who she is. I'm not gonna bother with the kids. Look at his run. It's such a proper run. Perfectly straight back. How far out can I go? Is it
No reason to go up this way toward mines.
You don't need to go far in for monsters, though. A ton
call
have
it
been spotted
mines.
along here recently, so keep an eye out.
Will do. We wouldn't want to.
Got a chance!
I was trying to wait for their dialogue, but I didn't feel like backing up either. Restore allies HP CV based on damage dealt. Okay. Roundhouse kicks.
Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot! Ah, how soothing this is.
Right.
That feels really strong.
There.
No problem. Now's our chance!
There. Let's go.
Now I will battle scope.
Right.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, got you.
Good night and sweet dreams to you.
I like that victory theme. It's gonna stop me at some point, I assume.
Ah, here's our shot.
Smart missiles is new for her. Random ailment.
You won't like this!
At least I think this is new for her.
An opening! Let's end this, Lord!
Got it.
My turn.
It's my turn.
What? How did they not unbalance? Like, what the fuck?
Okay then. Sapphire seal of mine shining from the abyss. Bolster this arm with the strength of a giant!
I remember when he got access to his S-Craft,
Akashic arm!
and I think it was the strongest in the game.
Oh, why is there more?
Until the end, it by far did the most damage.
No
I mean,
problem.
these would be weak to arts, but I guess Wazzy's technically
Come on,
a
baby.
bit of a caster as well. Technically.
Think you can dodge this? Septenary shot! Ah, how soothing this is.
Wait,
Let's go.
well, they canceled my craft. Oh, that sucks.
Zero breaker.
Okay, I didn't think that one through.
Okay then.
Oh, she got petrified. That's why. Okay, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would.
Okay then.
This is 8,000. God damn.
I could have done that in my sleep.
Maybe you should look at their stats. Okay, yeah, no, he is. I guess he's technically a hybrid character. But yeah, 1,700 Earths.
Anyone mind patching me up?
Now's our chance.
I didn't battlescope that beetle thing.
Now's our chance.
Street, I guess. I've already forgotten who I'm supposed to talk to. Didn't you used to live around here, Lloyd? Yeah, I lived in Belheim Apartments. It's vacated now, but I still know plenty of people from the area. Like Oscar from the local bakery, the folks at TLoH's. I'd say we know them just as well as you do at this point, given how much you used to go on and on. That's just how it goes when you join the SSS. Stop, you guys. Hey, since we're here and all, how about we say our hellos? Am I gonna have access to everything? Part of me was wondering if it was gonna pull. I mean, it might still. If it was gonna pull like a Sky the Third, where we get sucked into a relic. What if it's the same relic? I can't remember what it was called. It was like a cube or a book, or it was like a dimensional space. And that was like the justification for why every single character is around. Hecky. Independent special. Have a lot of mirror otherwise. Should talk to him. I'm gonna constantly go into the wrong menu because I can't remember which one is where. Oh, do I have to go into here? Do. Newspaper. 15 pages? Jesus Christ. Alright. Special feature, the road to the signing ceremony. Today is one for the history books, as it marks the signing ceremony that will re-establish Crossbell's independence once more. On this special occasion, the Crossbell Times invites our readers to join us in looking back at the different periods in the region's history leading up to this historic moment. Crossbell, the autonomous state. As a vital trading hub dating back centuries, one located between the Zemurian continent's two great powers, Crossbell has found itself wrapped up in multiple conflicts as its ruling authority traded places on numerous occasions. This pattern changed in 1134 when both the Erebonian Empire and Republic of Calvard became suzerain nations over Crossbell while granting it individual autonomy as a state. For a long period afterwards, the conflicts that plagued previous eras subsisted between the two countries. This is not to say that things were perfect, however. Underneath the surface, international feuding continued, placing Crossbell in a difficult position that came under strain from various directions. After the Orbital Revolution took place, I guess it's pronounced Mines, I always pronounced it Mains. Mines became a significant producer of septium, leading to the rapid spread of orbital technology within Crossbell. These factors, combined with the state's geographic advantages, transformed it into one of the continent's biggest trading and financial hubs nearly overnight. Despite the many problems that the region endured in the interim, it was a time of significant progress for the people in its own right. Indeed, many would argue that the spirit of freedom that famously characterizes many Crossbellan citizens dates back to this very period. Independence. In August 1204, Crossbell's mayor at the time, Dieter Croix, proposed independence for the autonomous state at the West Zemeria Trade Conference. Then, in October of that same year, vehemently pushing aside opposition from both Erebonia and Calvard alike, the mayor formally declared Crossbell to be an independent nation, with him sitting at the helm as president. This development profoundly rocked the Zemurian continent, triggering a civil war within Erebonia and an economic crisis in Calvard. Following that, in December, Speaker Henry McDowell announced that the independence bid was rendered null and void. Several days afterwards, President Croix was arrested, bringing an abrupt end to Crossbell's brief time as an independent nation. That's 1204. It's currently, what, 1207? I really need to look at, like, a timeline. I always forget what year it is in the game that I'm playing. Imperial annexation. On January 1205, the Erebonian Empire, having quelled its internal strife, dispatched its army to successfully occupy Crossbell within the span of a single day. Furthermore, according to the terms of the treaty signed with the Empire, Crossbell lost its autonomy and subsequently became an imperial province. This in turn led the Republic of Calvard to invade Crossbell, unleashing a fresh flood of violence. Ultimately, the Empire's Panzer Soldat units, in tandem with the actions of a provisional military officer sent by the government, impeded the Republic's advance, compelling it to retreat. In March of that year, Rufus Alborea, assuming the role of Crossbell's first Governor-General, announced its merger into Imperial territory, formalizing the province's annexation outright. From there, under the auspices of the Governor-General, Crossbell was incorporated into the Age Metropolis plan, strengthening its political and economic ties to the Empire. In turn, all diplomatic relations with the Republic were severed, shattering the sense of cultural diversity that had long characterized the region, in a sign of the long socio-political winter to come. Aftermath of the Great War between the Erebonian Empire and Republic of Calvard, which saw the involvement of neighboring nations, concluded on its second day in September 1206. This led the Empire to pull out of Crossbell, which sat on the front lines of the conflict. Negotiations commenced between the Imperial government and Speaker McDowell pertaining to the province's independence. Progress hit a road bump when in October, remnants of the Imperial Defense Force, refusing to heed the Empire's withdrawal, as well as the now former Governor-General Alborea's calls to stand down, took full control of Crossbell City, an event that came as an immense shock to citizens when Crossbell was on the verge of regaining its independence. With danger of Calvardian military intervention looming, an operation to liberate Crossbell commenced in February of the following year. Helmed by the Special Support Section and aided by the Crossbell Police, Guardian Force, and civilian volunteers, the operation swiftly proved to be a success. The SSS overpowered the Imperial Defense Force troops holed up in Orcus Tower in a dramatic end to the 2-year-long saga of Imperial occupation. Crossbell's current standing. Now on March 15th, 1207, Crossbell is about to embark on a new chapter in its long, proud history. At a signing ceremony scheduled for 2 p.m. this afternoon, Crossbell will once more become an autonomous state. Unlike the previous incarnation, however, Crossbell will be beholden to neither the Empire nor the Republic. Instead, the holy city of Arteria will serve as the suzerain nation over it while guaranteeing the state's right to complete autonomy. In practice, Crossbell is to be administered free of any political interference from both the Empire and the Republic, serving as a buffer zone between them. The arrangement is expected to help achieve peace in Western Zemeria, as well as hugely contribute to future cultural and economic advancements in the greater region. This makes sense in universe to keep it independent, because I don't think any other country wants to fuck with the holy city of Arteria. So that makes a lot of sense. Beyond the Countless Nights officially opening tonight. After last year's public rehearsal and February's special performance, Arkan Seals... I always said CL. Yes, Arkansas makes sense. Arkansas's hot new production, Beyond the Countless Nights, is set to officially open this evening in commemoration of Crossbell's renewed independence. Tickets sold out within minutes of becoming available as members of the public are eager to watch its trio of leading dancers perform live. A source in the troupe also stated that a special program headed up by Ilya Platier is slated to debut in the coming days. IBC building repurposed again. After serving for a time as a branch of the Reinford Group, the company announced its intention to reduce its presence within the IBC headquarter building in light of Crossbell's re-independence. It previously occupied the bulk of the structure's floor space during the imperial annexation of Crossbell. Upholding its international reputation for attracting the world's cutting-edge businesses, the building, located in the northern part of the Harbor District, will see its newly vacant floors occupied by the Calvard-based Verne Company. Verne had previously pulled out of Crossbell. The ZCF, whose international collaborations have expanded in recent years, will also set up shop. Renovations to the building are currently underway in preparation for full reopening next month. And hot new properties. Units inside the recently finished apartment complex built in the new city block are on sale now at bargain prices. Located near the Trinity, or they rebuilt the downtown district? That'll be neat. Can't go upstairs. Is it really Crossbell if I can't go upstairs? Right, the lawyer was evil. Oh, I forgot about that. I was like, oh, he's not here. Because he's fucking evil. He was like a gnome or something? I can't remember exactly. If I remember correctly, this is where our old acquaintance opened his law firm before being arrested. After that, the place was vacant for a while. The Crossbell Times apparently occupied the space up until just recently. I had no idea. The former office of Grizzly Grim, aka the lawyer Ian Grimwood. That still came out of nowhere. I don't think there were really any hints. All things considered, he was still a big help to us 2 years ago. After that, Crossbell soon became Erebonian territory, and we fell out of touch. All the more reason why you should go visit him soon. Pete. Why is Pete hanging out in an abandoned office? If I recall, Grimwood took Pete in and acted as his guardian, right? Yeah, and Pete's been working part-time at the news agency lately. Long time no see, members of the SSS. What brings you here today? We just happened to be passing by, so we decided to drop in. So the news agency is all moved over? Yep, I was just doing the final checks before vacating the premises, actually. Yeah, right, he was just sitting in the dark waiting for us. You know, as soon as we got rid of the editor desks, things got real lonely around here. It reminds me of how things were after the Independence incident. Oh, I can imagine. Sure, it felt like your world was turned upside down when we arrested Mr. Grimwood. Oh no, please don't worry, I didn't mean it like that. Right after everything transpired, I also resented him. But as time went on, I find myself able to face him. I even started visiting him in prison. Because you guys managed to step in and save him from himself. I see. You're a tough kid, Pete. Tough kid. So you've been checking in on him over these past 2 years? Yeah, in between working for the news agency. I missed a few visits because he had penal labor, but we kept in touch. Between you and me, he was terribly worried when you were all working underground against the Empire. Huh. I haven't been able to visit him since last year's occupation. Once today's signing ceremony is over, I plan on stopping by. I'm certain that he's truly happy about Crossbell's independence this time. I'd be glad if he was. Could you give him our regards? And tell him we'll be dropping in eventually too. But of course. To be honest, I'm a little reluctant to vacate this place, but ultimately, I'll always have my memories of the time I spent here with Mr. Grimwood. I haven't given up on my dream of becoming a lawyer. Can't keep looking it back. It's about time for me to move forward. First, I need to study hard so I can get into a school where I can learn about law. We're rooting for you, Pete. I'm sure he'd be fine. He's bound to have picked up some things working for a lawyer. Okay, hold on. What's a key event? Just this patrol around the city. No, who was all I'm supposed to talk to? You know what? I'm just avoiding all the red crosses.
Is it just me, or does the city feel extra happy today?
I'm avoiding all red exclamations until I've been everywhere.
It's not just you. The positivity in the air is almost overwhelming.
Well,
this apartment's backwards.
Can't blame everyone. They've been waiting for this day for a long time.
All the apartments are backwards.
I'm going in.
Come on, baby.
Let's go.
I'm going in.
Those are some tight short shorts. I vaguely remember these. They never had anything major going on. I think Olga had one side quest. Can I get into Ilya's apartment? Dang. What, Sully lives there full time now? I mean, it's probably a hoarder's nightmare in there. Can I leave town? Hey, and they're older now. They're not like 6 years old. What's the SSS? You guys look super busy. Hope you guys are doing okay. Well, thank you. How goes the JSSS activities? Discussing your next move, perhaps? Oh man, you're sharp. Not like we're big security or nothing like that because we're kids. At the same time, you might notice stuff regular security might not because we're kids. Oh, but I believe it. One of the reasons we were able to find Mei Ling with Reen's help after she was spirited away was because of you guys. Very impressive. Well, we don't just play around, you know. Anyway, we won't cause problems for the CPD or CGF, so don't worry. We're just gonna do our very best. Roger that. So, like, if Lloyd's family doesn't live here anymore, then where'd they go? Position Lighten. Was he the assistant of the guy that was secretly evil? So many secretly evil people in this universe. You grew up in these apartments, didn't you? And the Noyes family lived right next door to you and your brother? You can always head downstairs and say hello if you want. No, that's okay. We have plenty on our plates before the ceremony. Visit them once things have settled down and I'm off duty. Why do I get the feeling that's not gonna happen? Yeah, this is Yuna's. Yeah. If it isn't Lloyd. Doing the rounds before the signing ceremony, huh? Keep up the good work. You know how it is. We were in the neighborhood, so I thought we should drop by and say hi. Can't say enough about how much Yuna helped us when we last saw her. We're really grateful. She played a huge part in the mission. She really knows her way around a Soldat. I'm happy to hear so much praise for her, but I do still worry about her as her father. So proud of how much she's grown while studying Arabonia. She really has. We're proud of her too. So are you not working at Michelin today, Matthew? Actually, I'll be in charge of a little event we're running in the Harbor District later. There's still some time before I need to be on site, so I came home to enjoy a cup of coffee. That sounds nice. I guess you'll need it for how busy you'll be later as well. Sorry if we interrupted your alone time. On that note, I think we should be going. Have a wonderful day, you two. Thank you, you as well. Stay safe out there. Hey, it's the SSS. Hi, everyone. You two look as energetic as ever. Yep, today's the signing ceremony. It's gonna be so hype. Gonna celebrate a whole lot and then eat a bunch of tasty food. Then tonight we get to go see Arkanseel. Can't wait to rub it in Yuna's face the next time she comes home. I'm sure she's gonna be really jealous. It is kind of weird to name a kid Nana. It's probably like more of just like a lost in translation type of thing. Because I remember watching Madoka Magica back in the day, and the older magical girl that's like teaching the others, she's been the magical girl the longest. Her name is Mommy, like M-A-M-I, Mommy, and it's just like it's weird. There were a few moments where it did take me out of what was happening, because they're like, Mommy, Mommy, no. When shit's going down. Oh, hi everyone. Well, if it isn't Lloyd and his pals, good timing. Just finished making some limited edition bread. Maybe I don't go to bakeries enough, but do they do this? I guess they have specials, but like, it's just weird. Limited edition bread, it's such a weird idea to me. Maybe I'm just like a bread noob. I only know the basics. Independence roll. Oh, this smells great. Thanks, Oscar. Are they decorated with cookies shaped like Crossbell's crest? They're so cute. Don't mind if we do. Hey, Oscar, don't you think you've been pushing yourself a lot lately? I'm happy the bread is selling well, but you've been baking non-stop for days. You could end up re-aggravating your injuries at this pace. Bread baking is kind of back-breaking, to be honest. Wait, not Bennett. You worry too much. Does the injury you suffered during the war still bother you, Oscar? I mean, his is the war injury, but you know, in general, in life, if you've ever had to make like a lot of bread, it's a surprising amount of work. But you made a full recovery. Don't worry, man. My wounds healed up and the doctor cleared me to come back to work. I think Bennett's looking out for me. Don't try to play this off. When you were first injured, they said that you might never bake again. That's oddly specific. You're just like in a war hospital. It's like, I'm sorry, you may never bake again. Just because you're healed enough to be discharged and come back to work, it doesn't mean you can be careless. I'm limiting you to only 3 hours of kneading a day. I'd say fine. The kneading is the back-breaking part. You can only man the counter 2 hours at a time. Oh, she must really care about him. She's just spouting like regular modern work standards. Because one of my jobs, I basically take a break every 2 hours. Don't you just adore when young love continues to blossom over the years? That's not it at all. Things change, the more they stay the same. What does the bread do? What does a pecky do? Butterfly? Okay, it's primarily a buffing item. 1000 HP is like nothing at this point. And he's the owner. Happy Independence Day! I don't think I can take this way to the SSS building. I left the back entrance locked. Unlock it from the inside if we want to use it then. Alright, avoiding the main things. Am I just gonna get access to the entire city?
All the banners around town have Crossbell's emblem again.
Yeah. Makes it feel like we're back to normal.
Even I'm compelled to shed a tear seeing this.
Well, look who it is. On a victory lap or something? There must be a lot of weight on your off your shoulders today. Can't deny it that we haven't forgotten all the people who helped us get to this point. You included, Garand. Thanks for everything. What he said, the Resistance owes you a lot for supplying us with weapons. And you did that on the side while keeping this place open in broad daylight. Well, me impressed. Man's gotta eat. Not that I like doing business with complete amateurs or anyone else I haven't taken a liking to. Anyway, can't you see I'm reading here? Try not to stop by too often, got it? We'll try. I mean, he does have better gear. By a decent amount? I mean, mostly just for Lloyd, I guess. Wait, oh wait, no, he only has... Interesting. Wait, does it... Hold on. Can I exchange? Well, we do have the mass. I think I'd rather keep the arts. I mean, I could just buy them anyway. Maybe I'll change my mind later. It's weird that he only has weapons for Wazzy and no one else. Okay, that's a thing. A critical story thing. Keep going up to people thinking I'm close enough. I don't know if there was Gantz the one that like took the Gnosis? He's like the one. He's the one. Oh hey, good to see you, Lloyd. My, if it isn't Noelle and Wazzy. We're going out to eat a whole bunch because today's a super happy day. The Papa gets to do his work again. Really, that's great news. This is Bren's family, right? Yeah, so it's a little embarrassing to make such a big deal out of it. Starting my business again has been a challenge, but it all came together thanks to the renewed international interest in Crossbell. Don't be so modest, today's a day to celebrate. But more importantly, we must thank Adios that you came home to us safely. Yes, I suppose you're right. Hey, I have a question. You guys are friends with Ren, right? We got to have lunch with her the other day. She told us all about our family. It was so much fun. You don't say. I'll bet it was. Uh-huh. She said next time we can all have lunch with her family. I can't wait. It's strange. I know Estelle and Joshua are in town for work, but I haven't seen Ren around. We can catch up with her soon. I must have one of everything. Can't invade the kitchen anymore. This place is always crazy busy, but it might be a little extra crazy today. Can't blame anyone. We've all been waiting for this day to come. Plus, there's Arc-en-Ciel's performance tonight. Speaking of, why don't we go check in on them? Sure, though I bet they're up to their necks in practice. We have plenty of other places we could pop our heads in while we're here, too. Oh, Imelda. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I expected no less from the SSS. I made quite the haul. What are you talking about? I invested in quite a bit of stock that had bottomed out due to the IDF and their occupation of the marketplace. Things recovered quite quickly after last month's liberation, so I sold it all and made a fortune. Well, then, you were always quite the businesswoman, Imelda. To tell the truth, I've never been a big fan of dealing with you. I'll take what you just said as a compliment. Thanks for putting all of your eggs in our basket. I'm not the only one who's always had their eye on you youngsters. I hope you'll continue to keep things entertaining for me.
If you ain't buying, then get out.
That's more or less what I thought her voice would be. Why do I keep thinking it's gonna default on no?
Come again.
Wait. Dolls? Oh yeah, she's got the creepy dolls. The ones that come to life with witch powers. Okay. Oh, I can go see that trash can. Oh, yeah. Hello, Lloyd. We never had like a relationship with Eric. You'd say that. Forgive my lack of surprise, but Wazzy actually came to visit as a customer just the other day. So venturing back into a little police work while you're in town, you're not thinking of getting back into hosting while you're at it, are you? Sadly, no. I need to make the most of the time with my old pals while I can. But enough about my business. How about yours? Things are looking pretty dead in here. Where's the lunch rush that you mentioned? Wazzy, you're one to talk with how empty Trinity used to be in the middle of the day. Oh, I wish I could say he's wrong. Back alley's buzzing with excitement over the ceremony, but that doesn't mean people want to be stuck inside drinking all day. I doubt any news I come by will be big enough to be of any interest to you until things settle down. That's a fair point. We have a lot going on. I'd have sat down and ordered something if I thought you came across something big. There's the real pity. You'll be the first to know if I do hear anything, though. I want to say like the blue star was like something I can like collect. I guess it's just music. It really, really bugs me how some of these things are just like flipped. Like they're like mirrored to how they were originally. I'm just like, wait, but the stairs are supposed to go the other way. Are these all tourists? Yeah. Unlikely there's gonna be anything of note in the hotel. Am I supposed to know these? This sounds vaguely familiar. Why does a guy like me have to do such menial labor among these peasants? I can't believe it. How could my own dad do this to me, his beloved son? The nerve. I can't even spend the money I make here how I like. This is torture, I tell you, torture. There, now the bedding's all fresh and ready to go. How can this dump allow people to sleep on such filthy linens? Have they no shame? I don't remember who Dario is. Dario Giscard. He's the son of the Heimdall Bank president. He has a history of debauchery. Really? What a surprise. Happened, Portia. I don't recognize these names. Cammy was always just wandering around out here. Today's a big day. Is this like fully functioning? I mean, I don't have any tokens right now. This is just fully functioning. I don't know if I should play anything. These are nice throwbacks, just playing the originals. Afternoon SSS on duty, I take it. Suppose a drink is out of the question, but I could mix you a virgin cocktail if you'd like. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever had a non-alcoholic cocktail, now that I think about it. It's just juice. It's just... That's just juice. I mean, it's a mixed juice drink, but still. They have their fans, but they're not for me. What's the point if my beverage doesn't have a little extra kick to it? Wait, were you lying every time you said you were only drinking virgin cocktails? What about the time you said, ma'am, this is juice? Thank you. think that's past the statute of limitations at this point. Anyway, maybe we'll come back once we're off duty, Drake. You're more than welcome to. Of course, I'd be more than happy to serve you if you chose to only come back with a date. Oh, now there's a fun thought. Just who might Lloyd bring with him to share some drinks while the rest of us aren't looking? That's a good question. Would you two stay focused? We should be getting back to our patrol. Can I not play the slot? Is it just poker and blackjack? Maybe I can play it down here. No? In this corner? No?
My turn.
Just because this will be shorter, I'll just play one. I forgot that I forgot that I hate blackjack. It's like this weird mix of like the mix of RNG to actual strategy is like I don't like the blend that blackjack has. Like all casino games are a blend, but there's like it varies. Poker has a little bit more. Slots it's full RNG. I prefer like if it's gonna have some skill, it has to have enough skill to be able to overcome RNG, and blackjack just fucking doesn't have that. What am I gonna do? Stand on a 15 or 14, whatever it was? Like that's stupid. It's like, oh, you're over, bust. Oh, it's like, oh, thanks. I should probably just stay here. This will likely get me a win, so. No, I'll hold the 7. Oh, hey. Oh. Didn't select the 5th. Thought it would be being risky, but that's stupid. Try and go for like, I should always just go for the full house if I have a 2 pair. King 2, King 2. Wait, I have a straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack? That never fucking happens. Every time I get 4 out of 5, I'll always go for it, and I never get it. I don't know if like the end, if like Galetti's hand is like weighted the more stars I have, or if it is just completely random. I mean, I'm holding the 10 for sure. I don't know if there's anything else worth holding on to. The crazy thing would be holding the 3 and hoping 4 and a 5 pops up, but the odds of that are so fucking low. Okay. All I got. Oh, he fucking beats me, I think. Yeah, because he has 2 pair of... For fuck's sake. Alright. Alright, cool. Now I'm just curious, like, how much of the city I have access to. I don't have access to, like, the mansion rich district. Everything looks busy near the civic center right now. Yeah, this is where the ceremony's being held today, so I'm not surprised. District's probably gonna be even busier later. Yeah, let's see if everything's in order. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Just give me a hall. Oh, you said it. I assume that was Lloyd making those noises. Could have been Wazzy since he's the controlling character. Oh, it's not... Wasn't there like a police officer here? Like Franz or something? We're not civilians though. Random tourists. Oh, there's those two. Why? Maybe other games defaulted on no. That's why I think it's gonna do that. Hello, everyone. Did you come here to see Lady Ellie? Yeah, we're on patrol, but we thought we'd check in on her while we're here. For she will be delighted. 2 of us came to deliver Speaker McDowell his lunch. But we also prepared enough for everyone else in the Civic Center to have some. As today is the signing ceremony, we made sure to bring the speaker his favorite meal. Oh, I know what that means. You remember his taste being on the unusual side? At least he's getting his daily veg. I don't remember this. What the fuck is this? What are they talking about? No reason to go see the library. Welcome to the one and only Crossbell Times. Today's a big day. Everyone has been waiting for the signing ceremony. This building has changed from the original. I don't know why though. It's like it's not even necessary really. Oh, good to see you, SSS. We're busy as can be getting that special edition ready. Grace and Ryan's are out covering the signing ceremony as we speak. Yeah, it certainly sounds like you all have your hands full. Oh yeah, you guys know Nielsen, don't you? Even now he's always out on the beat, but he took time to send over a congratulatory telegram. I thought it was a nice thing of him to do, not just from one journalist to another, but also on a personal level. Sal Nielsen. He was the blind reporter I met during the Azure Tree incident. Isn't he Albrecht? Or am I mistaking that? That is awfully kind of him to do. For someone who's so world famous, at least. I want to say Nielsen was Albrecht or something. He's also secretly evil. Hey, do you want the usual? Sorry, not this time. I was just stopping by on part of my patrol. So this is where that cokey fellow from the old Saber Vipers took up work, eh? This ramen stand always was popular. You become a regular here, Lloyd? Yeah, I never seemed to find the time before, but I've been swinging by a lot these last few months. Ozil tells me that guy used to be a regular too. I'm not one to pry into the pasts of my customers. I just couldn't help but remember another brown-haired detective you bear a striking resemblance to. And for the record, your usual flavor, type of noodle, oil, and even toppings match his nearly entirely. You don't say. Well, that's something. As if you needed more ways to remind people of your brother. So I can't buy his noodles. I imagine proper ramen must be really good. Like really satisfying. Especially with like the level of customization you can have.
Look, even Mishy's celebrating with us.
I wonder if they staged some kind of Michelin event here for today.
Can't tell if she's
Let's go say
T-posing or
hi.
if that's just like part of her job. It's a shame T was not with us. Nothing could corrupt your fun when you're at Michelin Wonderland. This is a fishing
I
spot.
bet we could fish here.
I don't have a rod though.
I bet we could fish here.
Do you think he says that every single time? Trista? I'd imagine I've heard they're known for their radio dramas. They're newcomers to the game, but I can see them getting a pretty loyal following. Oh, Harry's still here. They're just in the other building. Right, I think they were here in Cold Steel. Greetings, Special Support Section. Is that pronounced sow or cow? I think it's cow. I don't see Cow anywhere. Is he not here? Correct, Mr. Cow is currently away on business. Crossbell's re-independence means that Hayoe's branches and communications will have to be restructured. Master Shin has returned to the Republic with the Elder's blessings. Good to know Hayoe has its hands full at the moment. Indeed, Senior reminds me that Master Shin has a message he would like to pass along. I'll apologize that I could not deliver this message in person, my dear Ellie. Congratulations on Crossbell's re-independence. It would bring me great pleasure to arrange a party in your Crossbell's honor at a later date. That was all. I would appreciate it if you could pass the Master's message along to Miss McDowell when you can. Jeez, that little guy's just as head over heels for her as ever. Thanks, Lal. I'll be sure to let her know. I wonder if that's one of like the decisions that carries over. Because I think it was... Maybe you always had to bring Ellie, and then you brought another person, and that was the choice. I can't remember. Maybe that's not like a full choice. Okay, so I was gonna end up having to see the whole city anyway. Hello, Clarice. Doesn't the Wells family live here? Is this them? Or are they upstairs? No reason to go up there, says Noelle, who I'm pretty sure this is where her family is. So Crossbell is able to finally regain its independence, huh? Seeing old Moors get emotional about the old days, I can't help but feel fired up about the significance of today, too. You feel in fear, big brother? That's bad. You should put it out before it hurts you. I don't know what the fuck she was supposed to say there. No, not literally. Fired up is an expression. Basically means to feel passionate about something, excited. Oh, now I get it. Thanks, boy. You know, I felt fired up when the big war ended, too. I was so scared. I heard you would have had to go somewhere dangerous if it kept going. I didn't realize that was on your mind. I'm sorry, Mei Ling. You must have been worried sick about me. That's okay. It's all in the past now. I wonder if she just has that, like, there's a name for it. There's a specific, like, speech impediment that's, like, just the letter R. That sounds kind of like a W. Whatever, that's just what she has.
It's a madhouse around here.
What you got? Becky.
I hear they're going to put on a big sale across the city once the signing's over.
That sounds fun. Maybe I'll snag some souvenirs for my coworkers.
Or Peckies. Remember I remember they it was like HP 999 or something, and you get the ultimate Pecky thing. Oh, it's you, still on the clock today, huh? Even I know how to cut loose and enjoy something like this. I've seen lots of countries and provinces rise to power and fall during my time. But a state being swallowed up by a major power then managing to regain its independence? Now that's rare. You kids are stubborn as hell, you know that? We'll take that as a compliment, though it's always been hard to tell with you, Ashley. So is Jingo still in Arabonia? Yep, she comes back on occasion, but she's on business in the capital right now. Sounds like she's got the tail of something pretty interesting, but she wouldn't let me in on the details yet. That daughter of mine really has left the nest. Don't say I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little concerned. She can probably take care of herself, but I'll admit I'm pretty curious too. Gotta get me some curios. I don't even have a fishing rod yet, so I won't bother with the bait. Dyer. Better. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need fuck tons of U material. All right then. See, there we go. Grand Pecky. 25,000 HP. Double break damage. Delay +5, like on everything that you do? I can probably get this. There's probably a vendor around where I can get that rice from. Like right now. And that Pecky. I can get this Pecky badge. Guarantee. Genbu. Right at the start. Well, kinda. Oh, wait. Oh, there's 3 tiers of quartz now. Ooh. mean, it makes sense. They're not like resetting anything with this game. It's like game 4.5. I do miss like in the original where it like goes down and it's like there's like water there. They just got rid of that whole idea. Why isn't anyone buying my vanilla Yubeshi? I don't know what Yubeshi is. Almost out of money. But the downtown district was renamed to the Uptown District. Suppose they intended to make room for all the Imperials moving in after the occupation. Yeah, a whole bunch of their officers were living there. They've mostly moved back to Erebonia though, so now has a ton of vacancies. Which is why the Metropolitan Division is always making the rounds there. I think it's safe to leave patrolling it to them. I mean, it still looks run down though. At least from here. You two were just gossipers. Good to see you. I'm Neston. I've been brought back here to serve as manager. Wait, where's the old one? Lame. Hey, Pearl. Babble? She may have Scott's eyes, but she definitely got your smile, Pearl. Right, I knew you'd be able to tell. Wasn't there a bracer, Scott? I do vaguely remember like interacting with this relationship and like kinda wait, wasn't there a shop over here? Pecky. See, now I can probably get that Pecky badge. I think that's the one I was missing. I was gonna say I don't have money, but I do. That's pretty good, actually. Get the books that I'm never gonna read. I can only assume that, especially at this point in the game, 5 speed is a lot better. Let's get the 1 though. Paula. I have to get the goggles. I may as well just exchange all of this. I don't think the exchange, I don't know if the exchange rate's gonna go up over time. I need the money. Art defense, huh? This feels unique in some way, so I'm gonna get it. Okay. Can I go to Station Street? Can. He's a train super fan.
Nice to see the transcontinental railroads open back up.
With all eyes across the continent on us, security's on high alert for the ceremony.
Hey, it's the SSS. You guys are the talk of the city, you know. Talk about luck that I'd run into you right after I get here. You look familiar, weren't you? Giant pervert. Rex from the Imperial Chronicle. The photos he took from the front lines of the Battle of Jormungandr made the front page. He's got quite the career ahead of him. Come on, you're gonna make me blush. Rex is in town to cover the signing ceremony for the Imperial Chronicle. Even Erebonians are interested on how it will go. Which is why we can't let them outshine the Crossbell Times' coverage, Grace. Well, about that, Reigns? There's something else I need to take care of, so you will be covering the signing ceremony. What? Really? What could be more important than the signing ceremony, Grace? Yeah, it's not like you to miss out on a big scoop like this. You're not feeling under the weather, are you, about a food poisoning? Nah, nothing like that. I promise it's also for work. I've got a lead on something that's been bothering me. I plan to follow up on it. Besides, we've gone over how to cover the ceremony a bunch of times, so I'm sure you'll do fine without me. It's not that I don't think I can handle it, but this is also sudden. And it's tough to beat drive like that. I need to get my butt in gear. Grace is gonna leave me in her dust. Never understood journalistic rivalries, but it sounds like Grace is as ambitious as ever. Say, she really takes her job seriously. Also, like, something's going on, like she goes to what's more important. Seriously, my bad. I actually wanted to cover the signing ceremony, do some close-up reporting on you guys, but I've got my hands on a really tasty lead, and I want to do some following up on that. Don't worry, though. Reigns has enough spunk to cover things for the both of us. Don't worry about it, Grace. You're not offending us. I'm more concerned about you than I am our publicity. Who knows what kind of crazy hijinks you're wrapped up in this time. Plain dumb as usual. Oh yeah, she definitely knows about something going on. She does. Can't go to the airport. Alright. I have tested my limits. You now start doing the actual patrol. Anyone upstairs? There is. Anyone important? No. Oh, there you are. Signing ceremony's just around the corner. You three must have a spring in your step as you patrol the city today, huh? I guess you could say that. You sound like you're in high spirits yourself, Wendy. Looks like you have a lot of customers coming today. That's great. That's because we're putting on a big sale to celebrate the occasion. Plus, this is the time of year when everyone is looking for a fresh start. Suffice to say, our sales today are through the roof. Not that money is everything, of course. It's just nice to see so many happy, smiling customers, too. That's great. It sounds like business is really booming. I take it that means nothing strange or unusual has happened around here. Not that I'm aware of. Everything has been same old, same old. Guess that means you guys can't exactly take it easy and let your guards down just because the rest of us are celebrating. I get it. In that case, why not give your orbits a tune-up while you're here? Not like you'll have time later, right? You've got a good point. We may as well while we're here. That's the spirit. Now let's see how I can help you today. When it said strengthen quartz. Oh, I can turn it into the RSR. Ooh. Oh, and while I have you all here, there's something I should tell you about the Arcus 2. Rhineford Group recently put out a new version. Really? Anything special about it? A lot from what I can tell. You guys should try upgrading your slots for now. I guess they do diegetically. I don't know if it's diegetically or didactically. They do explain the orbment part, but they don't explain the charging stations. They don't get pedantic about it, is my point. Unlike a lot of other games these days. Because they're trying to avoid the like that one dude on Reddit complaining they didn't explain this in universe, so it doesn't make sense because it makes it stupid. It's like, mechanics need to allow mechanics need to be allowed to just be mechanics. They don't have to like make sense in universe. If they can do it smoothly, great, but like, my god. Oh, this is just level 3 slot. Give me a sec. I know I've got some test samples lying around here somewhere. Here they are. Use the step at the upgrade a slot and insert that quartz. It's on the house. Let's just analyze, but still. You really do spoil us. You know that? Thanks, Wendy. We'll give it a whirl. Anyway, I'll let you all get back to it. Today's busy for us both, so here's to a smooth Independence Day, am I right? If you need me to tinker with your orbits again, you know where to find me. Repairs, upgrades, you name it, I'll handle it. I'll let you know if we need anything. Thanks again, Wendy. He said, but I'd be fine without having to touch my orbit much today. I mean, these only cost 1 U material. So I feel like I should just do it. Don't I have... Don't I have an extra tier or something? Thought I did. Wait. Is that just a different name? Nemesis Arrow? I think there was always like a lightning bolt bell. Now it's just Nemesis Arrow. I don't think there's anything new in here. I was gonna say this is really cheap and I only have to upgrade 1 slot, but if I'm gonna get access to like 50 characters, then it's still a lot of slots to upgrade. I mean, since I got the Analyze that's a Mirage, I may as well upgrade Wazzies. I'll keep Galleon for it, I'll just move it somewhere else. That accuracy, though. I get the feeling I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of enemies with evasion. Well, since Analyze also gave me a bunch of EP, I'll just switch to EP 1. Oh, it's a Tira. That's the extra one I have. I wonder what max level is on these now. 10? I feel like the growth letters on the right are a little bit redundant, but... whatever. I'm not gonna poo-poo extra information. Oh wow, it's looking real spiffy now. Warms my heart seeing this place again. When did the sign get put back up though? After we repossessed the building from the Imperial Army, everyone in the city pulled together to help us return it back to the way it was before. I had no idea. You're all so loved. Hard to believe they used to call you bargain bin bracers. All that means to me is we worked hard enough to win them over, and you guys were a big part of making that happen. Looking up at this building makes it all feel real. We're really home. Can't blame you with how nice and cozy it is. It's like our second home. Exactly. And since we're here, why not drop in and say hello? The chief should be in, so yeah, why not? Ah, good memories that I'm gonna explore next time, because I end for the evening. I'm gonna try and figure out like a specific. I don't know if it's gonna be possible unless I like. I'd have to like lower my availability at my new job, but because it's a new job, I don't like doing that when it's a new job. Because I originally was like, oh yeah, no, I'm available whenever, just schedule me whenever, I'll do whatever shift is available, and I don't want to limit that, especially since I just need that. So I might have to just hop around. I don't know how much often. I work 70 hours a week, so like...
Now then.
I don't know, but I've started this. I'm going to keep going whenever I have free time. This is what I'm doing for a few hours. So, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.